Hello everyone, we hope you're well. Now look at that, that's just 2 apples. Now this is going to be toffee apples, and I'm only doing 2 because there's only me going to eat them. So I'm going to do 2 apples, and they're 2 nice eating apples they are. I don't know what they look like on the camera, but they are quite nice apples. So we're going to use those. So what I'll do first of all, I'll get that stalk out and we'll put them in some hot water. Let me show you. Right, now first of all, I'll take the stalk out. There we go. And then I'm just going to fill that with hot water out of the kettle. Well, actually, it's just boiled. Now the idea of this is just to take the wax coating off, because it helps the toffee stick better. Well, hopefully it does. Oh, come on Graham, use all the water, no expense spared. I'll just move them around and make sure it gets it off, and that's the first stage. Right, so I'll just move them around a bit, and that should fetch all the wax off. Then we'll lift them out. I should have done it by now actually. Let's get these out, and then I'm going to rub them with a bit of kitchen towel, get them nice and dry, let them cool down a little. Right, now I've got one really good stick, look. That's a nice one, that is. I'll tell you why, Wendy bought me a toffee apple, and she shouldn't do it because it just makes me want another one. And I've got a sucker stick here, look. So what I'm going to do is put that stick in there. Now you can soak these in lemon juice, and it stops them going a bit discoloured, because the apple can go brown inside. But what I will tell you, trust me mate, these ain't going to last 5 minutes. If these are any good, these are not going to have time to go brown. Oh dear. Anyway, that's that bit done. Next bit, let's get some toffee done. Right, there we go, look, you can see the apples at the back. Now it's time to make the toffee. Now, because I've only got 2 apples, that means I've only got 100 grams of caster sugar. Now I've got 25 millilitres of water. Now that's really to help you melt the sugar, but it does make it a bit better. And then I'm going to put 1/8 of a teaspoon of that, oh it look, cream of tartar, because we think it makes a better coating. Now for that, for 2 apples, we only want 1 tablespoon of golden syrup. So what you see there is what you get. But you can see I've weighed some bits out, but the golden syrup, I'll just tip it in as we go, because that stuff, mate, is so sticky, isn't it? Right, let's get the cooker out, let's get started. Right, now I'm hoping you can just about see everything. First of all, let's get that water in there. There we go. It's not very much at all, it's just to really melt the sugar. Right, now I've got a wooden spoon here. Let's get this switched on. Where are we, Graham? I can't see. There we go. Right, now you don't do this too hot for a start, because we're only trying to melt the sugar into that little bit of water. So don't do it too high. So that's my first job. Melt that. I'll bring you back. Right, now as you can see, that's mixed together now, and it is melted, but it's not melted yet. So while it's doing that, let's get this 1/8 of a cream of tartar in there. Give that a little bit of a mix round. As I say, we're still at the melting stage. I've still got the temperature fairly low. And what we'll do, we'll get the tablespoon of, here we go, get that lid off. Get the tablespoon of the cream of syrup Cream of syrup? What am I saying? Golden syrup, you fool. Right, let's get this out. Now we want a tablespoon. A good one, look. Don't want to be short. Right, let's get that in there. Let that run into there as it's still warming up. Right, so I'll just carry on mixing this round. I don't want to mix it too much with this spoon because it's a non-stick pan. That's gradually running off there, so I'll carry on mixing that up and I'll bring you back. Right, now at this stage you can actually put some red colour in here into this if you want to make them nice and red, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave them the colour they are because they taste just as nice, but they're not as red. So as you can see, that's all incorporated now. It's pretty much melted the sugar, so now we can start to turn it up a little. So I'll turn that up. Now this is going to boil quite quickly. Now once again we want about 140 degrees. So what I should do, set this to 140. Eventually, look, there we go. Now that'll beep when we reach 140. So I'm going to try and keep this in the picture so you can see it. I don't know whether you can actually, but we'll hear it beep anyway. So right, I'll get this turned up, I'll get mixing. I might have to bring you back, but it's only a small amount, so it won't take very long to reach that temperature. Let's have a look, see how we're doing already. Let's get that in there, keep mixing it. I mean, I'm using this end of the spoon because it's only a small quantity. Now look, we're on 105 already, so this is not going to take very long. I just hope I've done enough. It should be enough for 2 apples, and of course if you want to do more apples, if you do 4, double the quantity, you know, and if you're doing 8, double it again. It's as simple as that really, because that's all I've done. Now look, we're on 123 already. With this being a small amount, it's not going to take very long. Now I hope you can see in the corner here I've got a bowl of cold water, and that will be to dip the apples in once I've got them covered. Right, we're 130 now, nearly, yeah. And we're not that far off. Just turn it up slightly. As I say, you don't want kids messing with this because it is so hot, really. It's very, very hot, this stuff. You definitely don't want to get this on your fingers, or anywhere for that matter. And that's the worst part about this job. But when it reaches 140, we should be about there. Ah, there we go. I hope you can see that okay. It's a little difficult to see sometimes, and I can't see in the camera so well. But that's reached temperature now, so we'll whip this out. Trying not to get any of that on me or anything else. Right, that's ready now, so you can remove that from the heat while you cover the apples. Let's we'll actually lower it a little just to keep it warm. Right, get your apple. Now you've got to be really careful with this. Try and get, I can't really show you because I'm not fooling about with this stuff. There we go. Oh, look at that. That looks lovely. Get the extra off and then dip it in the water. Then the other one, while it's still nice and hot, try and get as much on the apple as we can. There we go. Turn that cooker off. Right, let's swap these two over. get that on some baking paper so it doesn't stick. Now we've got this little bit left. Oh dear, I'm not wasting that. Where am I going to put that? I better find something quick in the cupboard before it goes hard. And then you can see what's happened to this apple. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Right, get that on the baking paper. Let me find something to put that in, because I'm not wasting it. Right, now there's the toffee apples. Now, I said to you I'll find a tray, and I was running around like an headless chicken, mate. And I thought, oh no, I don't care. Now I love it when you get these bits running down, look. I think what it is from when you're a kid, you think, well, look, give me that one with all the bits at the bottom, because you're getting your money's worth. And I thought, well, I'm tipping it on the apple. Come on, it'll be a bit thicker. Now, they looked really shiny and perfect, and now they don't, but who cares, mate? That's how I want it.
Graham, the doctor's on the phone.
Oh dear. Don't tell the doctor, will you? Because they've said to me, we don't want your bad cholesterol going up. So I said, well, I'm eating fruit every day. I mean, I am, look. Don't tell him it's smothered in toffee. And you can keep your mouth shut, Wendy. She'll shut me, you know. Look at that. They look fantastic, don't they? Come on, I can't wait to eat them. These ain't going to last long. Good job I only made 2, or the cholesterol would be up. Right, I'll bring you back when they've cooled down and I'm having a good chomp. Right, I brought you back because these are alright. Look at that. Oh, got toffee on the hand. Now, I know I did say to you, they look fantastically smooth, and then I tipped the extra on. I don't want to waste it because it's gorgeous. Now, you can see how smooth it was. It was beautiful, but then I tipped the extra on top. Look, God, I love it when it's like this. Are you like me? Are you the same? Come on, you must be. You can't get enough toffee on, can you? If I'm making them for a living, mate, I wouldn't be lathering it on like that, would I? Right, come on, let's try it. We'll try this one, shall we, and save the other one. Save the other one. It won't last very long. Now, you got to see it cut, haven't you? Now, what I'm doing, I'm not going to risk biting this and busting any more fillings. I'm going to cut through this. Oh, lovely and crunchy. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, look at the coating you've got on there. That's a lovely even coating. Oh, I'm even impressed myself. Right, let's cut this in half. Now, what I sometimes do is just take the core out like that. Now I'm being nice now because for years and years I ate every scrap of my apple. Well, I worked in a dirty environment. You know, you didn't want to mess about with your food, so I used to eat the apple. Sometimes I used to leave the stalk. Now look, well, you see how it's cracked that there, but look at that, that looks good, doesn't it? Come on, let's have a chomp. Oh, come on, it's fantastic. How can it be any other than fantastic? Look, as I say, if you coat your sucker stick, or whatever stick you've got, in a bit of lemon, it'll prevent it going brown, but these ain't going to last long. They look good, don't they? They look good. I've got to be honest. I'm building myself up here, ain't I? I'm blowing my own trumpet. They're fantastic. But I don't want to be eating this in front of you. I might get my jaws stuck together like I did with the other. I'm going to sit down now and I'm going to enjoy that. Now, if you make these, it's really easy. You can see how easy, it was that easy. Wendy let me do it on my own, so you can tell it's easy. So I'm going to go and enjoy this, mate. I'm not waffling on any longer. So look after yourself. Oh, please like and subscribe and hype. Right, look after yourselves, won't you? And me and Wendy will see you soon. Bye.